Okay.
Back again with my faithful friend Amy.
Oh, hello, lovely Karen.
Yeah, there was something that's always bugged me, that during this thing that we're in, that the Queen never stayed in Buckingham Palace. And Amy, what did you ask me to do? Just go and check, didn't
I
you?
said, where did they go during World War II? Did they stay in Buckingham Palace, during the war?
So basically it says, rather than flee the city under attack, King George VI and his wife Elizabeth remained at Buckingham Palace in solidarity with those living through the Blitz. And that's where the Queen should have been.
Yeah, right. So even during wartime they stayed, but now they
Mind you, it wasn't really a war, was it? They knew what was going on, but they stayed in Buckingham Palace.
Right.
So where did the royal family stay during World War II? Buckingham Palace. No, the King and Queen remained in Buckingham Palace throughout the war. They sent their daughters, Princess Elizabeth and Margaret, to Windsor Castle. And it says, the King and Queen officially stayed at Buckingham Palace in London during the war, but would spend nights with their children in Windsor. The couple narrowly avoided death when the palace was bombed in 1940 during the Blitz, after which the Queen said she felt like she could look the East End in the face. So obviously it was a big hole, whatever happened. And then there it says that they spent their time at Windsor Castle. So a war is happening in the country, and this King and Queen stayed in Buckingham Palace.
Yes.
But our one has disappeared except on video.
Right. Really
I can't explain it, because in a sense we've watched most of these things through the media, but it's not like she's having functions. The only place you're going to see her is through the media, not just you filming it or whatever, or being able to just, oh look, there's the Queen. We've only seen her through videos really, and here we go. Her mum and dad. Yeah, it's her mum and dad. Her mum and dad stayed in Buckingham Palace. It's quite a difference really, isn't it? Because that's why I think that she should have been.
I think so too.
But you know what? You know who else who did that? Bush did that in 9/11. Instead of going back to the White House and standing there as a president, what did he do? He's supposed to have spent the whole day racing around in an aeroplane.
Exactly.
We don't know where he is. We don't know where he is. Like, oh.
Exactly. Yeah, they tried to tell us it was so they could keep him safe.
But all that says is that we're not being looked after somehow. But anyway,
exactly.
I can't go into. I don't want to go into too much more because.
Right.
Me and Amy have a private view, don't we, Amy? It has to be private.
We do care.
Well, I'd love to put it on YouTube, but they don't like it, so.
That's right.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on that then, Amy, that her mum and dad stayed at Buckingham Palace?
Yeah, I just find it really bizarre that they would have stayed during a war, yet through this thing, they had to leave.
Amy and I just went to look up what part of Buckingham Palace got bombed, and I can't find it, Amy. The only thing I can find is the bit on the pavement, but suddenly it says on, what was it called? The inner what?
The inner quadrangle.
Yeah, there you go. Me and Amy thought that we would go and look up, what is it, Amy, again? The inner
quadrangle. The bomb hit.
Have you ever, like me and Amy had a bit of a laugh about this just before we came on here, because whoever talks about, what was it again?
The inner quadrangle, or a quadrangle.
You've got one of those in your cupboard in the garden, have you?
Right. Yeah, it's like I don't say I have to go to the quadrangle of my house. It's just not a common word that people really use. At least I don't.
But anyway, the quadrangle actually means, I've moved it on, is this bit. It's this inner bit inside before this beautiful, where is it? This beautiful thing. It's this bit, it's the courtyard, somewhere in there, but it still doesn't explain what got bombed.
Right.
But I suppose everybody needs a quadrangle in their life, don't they?
That's right. I would suppose so.
Yeah, anyway, Amy, thank you so much for that.
Oh, you're welcome, Karen.
But then you do see the Queen Mother standing next to broken bits of building. I mean, that's broken, and that's outside the palace. There's lots of that. And then there's this bit here, and there's quite a few. And one of them, she's smiling, isn't she?
Yes, she is. And she said she was glad that they finally got bombed because now she could look out the East End.
Yeah.
Or something, yeah.
I read that, yeah. There you go, there's another one with all this structure. And then a few of the pictures that we've put in, the Queen's like on top of all this rubble.
Yes.
So if it's only this one here outside Buckingham Palace, then where's all the rubble?
Right.
Like, for instance, there's the hole, right? I'm going to I've got to show this picture. Like, okay, it's there. Let's not open it up. So, I don't want to change that. So when we get to here, now this is looking much bigger that they're standing on from where it is over here. And it's, I don't know, it just looks, I don't know. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, it's very strange.
She's standing on quite a bit of rubble, but there isn't. Anyway, Amy. Nothing is ever right.
I see that too,
Nothing's anyway. Amy, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Karen. Just really, it makes me
Well,
wonder.
I did say to you before we went on this video that I wondered whether the day before's death, he died months ago, maybe last year, maybe he'd been gone a while. That's what I think.
I think so too.
I have no proof for it, but my psyche just says, nah, he went. They dragged it out. We've only ever seen him on videos.
That's right.
Or the news they want to make.
Exactly.
Well, I just thought it was incredible that their mum and dad stayed in Buckingham Palace, but this one doesn't.
I agree. It's incredible.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say, Amy?
Oh, no, but thanks for looking that up and showing us, because it just dawned on me when we were thinking about it, how bizarre it is that we've seen them, and I thought, what about during the war? What did they
Did it mean that people
war?
used to be real? They're just not real now?
Seems that way.
I don't know.
That could be a possibility. I know. Well, we just don't know.
Thanks for that, Amy.
Oh, you're welcome, Karen.